family of preachers. Both my grandpas were preachers. My dad was a preacher. My uncle Graydon Jessup is a preacher, and he's here today, wherever you are, Graydon. And some of you know Graydon. But anyways, I'm proud of the legacy that my folks and my grandparents left. And when I was 13, I was with my dad on the I-84 freeway in Oregon. And he said, "Son," and I said, "What?" And he goes, "You know your Grandma Agnes?" And I'm like, "Of course I know my Grandma Agnes." And he said, "Well, your Grandma Agnes used to yodel." And I was like, "All right, Dad, that's cool." And then I was quiet for a while, and he's like, "Son," I said, "Yeah, what?" He goes, "Your Grandma Agnes taught me how to yodel." I was like, "That's fantastic information, Dad. Thank you very much." And then he was quiet for a while, looked like he was thinking about something, and he's like, "Son," I said, "Yes." He goes, "Now it's your turn to yodel." So when I was 13, my dad taught me how to yodel, and fellas, you can probably relate to this. When I was 13, I was in junior high just trying to figure out like which lunch table I would sit at and who my buddies were, and I thought it probably would not go too well for me if I went to junior high and was like, "Fellas, gather around, I'm going to yodel for you now." So I was a bit of a closet yodeler growing up, but I'm more comfortable with my yodeling skills now, and I can tell tonight at the Hope International University dinner, the Spirit of Hope, that some of you would like to hear me bust out and yodel a little bit for you. Okay, so here you go. This is the same song that my Grandma Agnes used to sing and my dad taught me when I was 13. It's about two buffalo. It's old school. So I just need you to snap your fingers. You guys are my rhythm track. Here we go. Way out on the windswept desert, where nature favors no man, a buffalo found his brother asleep on the sun-baked sand. And he said, "Now my brother, what ails you? Has sickness got you this way?" But the brother never said, 'cause the brother was dead. He'd been dead since away last May. Yo-lee-lo-lay, yo-lee-lo-lay-tee, yo-lo-oh-oh-oh-oh-lay-tee. I can feel the jealousy. Yo-lay-tee, yo-lay-tee, yo-lo-oh-oh-oh-oh-lay-tee, yo-lay-tee, yo-lay-tee. This is when I usually give a lifetime guarantee at my concerts, and I'm just going to go ahead and give you this guarantee. I'm the only white guy named Tyrone that you're ever going to hear yodel in your life, actually. So I'll just throw that out there. It's true. I mentioned before the legacy that was left by my family, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm going to play a song kind of about that right now. This is called Carolina Blues. Now Grandpa was a preacher, and he led the singing too. And Grandma used to yodel and tell us what to do. And Grandpa drove a limousine, but just on Saturdays, and he'd tell the crying families about Jesus by the grave. And he was always smiling and whistling a tune. Grandpa had the kindest eyes, Carolina Blues. Once I knew this girl whose grandpa was a millionaire, and when he kicked the bucket, well, she was the only heir. And he left her with everything, more than she could dream, truckloads full of money with a castle by the sea. But he was always lying, as selfish as could be, so he left her with empty words and painful memories. Now Grandpa didn't leave me money I could spend. You see, I guess that he didn't have much money in the end. But my grandpa was an honest man, seeking after truth. And Grandpa had the kindest eyes, Carolina.